Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, here.
Okay, thank you. Venerable Yota coming. Shalikima, have you given to the Venerable Yota some pastor?
Today?
Yeah, today we come, after you were around the hour.
Today you have to come back. What is?
Not yet. We are in the second 2 weeks in quarantine center.
How about Venerable Manda? Alright, it's okay now.
Anita, okay.
Okay.
I'm not clear and I don't understand. So whenever you would now said that you are placed 10%. COVID?
Sorry, what did you say?
Now whenever you would send the new patient to your place.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, but I heard Ustumana will join our place. I don't know other patients.
Yesterday I hear dormitory A. Dormitory A is a lot of student. They need to go hospital. Also,
I think so.
Venerable Narendra, English teacher, he also he not paper, but I think maybe his body is not comfortable because of all nearly at his friend. Now they go to the hospital. Yesterday.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
is a
Sanman will join here. So that's why he sent this man, and then what order he can bring what as well.
yesterday.
Have you sent some parcel to the Venerable Rita?
Yesterday I go to the dormitory B, but our organization leaders, why Sayale, you again come in this building? He asked me. No need to come now, they he told me, okay. Later I'm gonna come your place. Today I'm not comfortable. Yesterday night I started a little. I'm also not comfortable. Now that the weather is changing, this year heavy rain a lot.
Shall we start? No, 15 minutes.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello. Good afternoon.
How are you, everyone?
Yeah.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we are okay.
You look fresh. You look fresh.
Manita. Yeah, Kujota. Yeah, we are staying center. So we are okay in the quarantine center. But we have to do another 2 weeks in the quarantine center.
Okay. Đã phone thật à? Yoso. Dạ rồi nè. Nên rồi dạ nè. Rubbish. We ought this near. That's why rubbish soft.
Good afternoon, brother and sister.
Go up front nữa, up front.
All of you, are you okay, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Good
It is
afternoon.
right. Okay.
Yes, so we are. How about
When
your?
do you go back here? When?
Another maybe 12 days. Another 12 days they continue here. So after.
Maybe must isolate 14 days, right?
Yeah.
After
Another
recovering
14 days.
recovering the COVID, and then must isolate 14 days, right?
Yes, continue.
Oh.
Because
Today can see
still,
all of you here. It means all of you as okay. Who today absent? It's been a little bit problem, right?
how about Bikini side? How are you?
Until now, also the temporary okay, but tomorrow not sure. Sometimes I also feel something is not good, and I also think maybe this is one of the symptoms of COVID or not. I'm not sure.
What happened?
And my younger brother and my sisters, they also request me must apply something. Sometimes you must think you got COVID already, and then must apply some method to support antibody. Sometimes I feel sorrow. How about you? Sorrow problem? Your throat problem or not? Have the painful or not?
No, we are overcome.
No,
from
no.
those.
I mean before.
Yeah, yes. When we have the symptom, the COVID symptom, we got the soft throat,
Oh.
and then cough. Yeah, at night, like this.
Yeah.
Especially we cough, extremely cough and sore throat, and then the look like the fever, the flu fever, and yeah, that is the symptoms of the COVID.
Yeah. Because
But very similar.
I don't know exactly other virus make me sorrow or not, because every year when the weather strength, I also like this. But this year, 2 years now the COVID also like a symptom like this. So that reason I don't know exactly. But when I test 2 times, it means the same. But I'm not
Negative.
must care.
Yeah.
You stay there, it means the temple or hospital.
In a temple, the quarantine center.
Like our university, right?
No, temple.
No,
Not look like
I
the
mean
university.
our university have the building to make like the temporary hospital, right? And also temple like this, right?
Yeah, in a hall. We are hall one like that. Look like the one hall.
Temporary hospital, right?
Yeah, temporary quarantine. We cannot say hospital. Quarantine center. This is the COVID patient stay together.
Yes.
No doctor, no nurse.
Really?
Yeah, no doctor, no nurse. We report with the line.
But sometimes they also a doctor or nurse come to take care on of you or not? No, right?
No.
Oh.
They scare. They scare because very effective to spread out. That's why they stay away with the line only. How about the Monlota's moderator? Join or not? Today moderator is the Monlotas. Shall we start? Nanda.
Moon Lotus, she gets sick, so that she asked permission. I'm not sure today. Do you hear me?
Yeah, who wants
today I will become the moderator for her.
Okay. Shall we start now?
We start now, please. No, we chanting.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Arahang samma sambuddho bhagava Buddham bhagavantam abhivate Svakhato bhagavata dhammo dhammam namasam Subhatipanno bhagavato savakasango Sanghanamami. We should take 3 minutes meditation.
Good afternoon, brother and sister. Welcome to the Dharma discussion today. More than to which we are not. There are not Dharma discussion. Today we start again, and we will have there are 5 speakers today with the topic the Buddhist ways of valuable life. Because Moon Lotus is sick and she cannot join, she asked me to help her become the moderator. Now I would like to invite the Venerable Shanti. I think she is not here. If he is not here, I would like to invite Venerable Banyasara. Where are you, Banyasara?
Yeah, no, come in.
You are sleeping?
Honorable Banyasara is awake, that's why I'm not here easily.
So, they already finished to invite me, right?
Yeah.
No. Yes,
Very
thank you
good.
very much.
Hi,
Thank you very
Venerable
much.
Banyasara. Yes.
So, the afternoon, all the Dhamma brothers and sisters. So glad to see you all again. So we are very happy. I am very happy to see all of you. So thank you very much for invitation to speak out. So Morida. So today our discussion topic is the Buddhist way of the valuable life. So this is the I think this is very important. I'm also interested in this topic. So we can see there are many ways in the Buddha teachings. Buddha also suggests his forward to how to lead good life, how to live the better life. So life, we can see the life is very short, but we think life is very long. So we can see the life is many issues to issue right, the heaven, especially to issue is we right the Deva life, the Deva life, the Dhamma life, the like the animal lives, the chemical lives, the hair lives, so many lives. We can find some people unfortunately, some people they are not they are unfortunately they got best life. But we get special life. We get the opportunity, the good life. Not we already born the human being. We are human life. But especially our lives. The Buddhist people life is the best special life because we learn the Buddhist. We live with the Buddha teaching. We get many knowledge for teaching. Our life is very value. But we need to apply the Buddha teaching. Even though we stay with Buddha teaching, we didn't apply the Buddha teaching, we cannot get a valuable life. So that's why I found that one of the Pedagogical commentary. Pedagogical commentary Buddha said that there are four kinds of person. Who is the valuable light? Who is a valuable light person? I found that one of the commentaries. There is a pedagogical commentary. Buddha said that. So one person is the heard person. So this is the body one means the manota niriyat. We can call the body what manota niriyat. This is the heard person. Similar. We can see it's in according to the Buddha tradition, the 8 kinds of the heard. If we write their head, their body is terrible, very survive to free our body and mind. We never do like this, Dana Sila Bhavana. You write their head. We cannot do. We cannot do like this. So if we write this head, this the very terrible to free like the suffering. In the same way, the human people, we can see some people, they did the bad behavior, especially they steal other property, they do the wrong speed, they did the misconduct, they drink the alcohol, they do the bad action, bad behavior. They didn't do they didn't do the good the behavior, especially they didn't keep the 5 precepts like this. So we can see the government, the some people did especially the behavior, the bad character. So they are going to the impressment. They are going to the impressment. we can see interplacement. They feed bad situation. They lead with the bad situation because of policemen do anything that is the imprisonment. At the time, this person they cannot do like the good things, especially Dana Sita Bhavana. This person, this is called the head person. We can see the government placement. Some people they didn't know how to kill 5%. They didn't know how to dana. They didn't know how to practice the body meditation because of their mind is going to the bad behavior, bad the character. This is like the person like the head person because of the interplacement they feel terrible, they feel suffering, like their hair person. This is number one. Number two is the Manoda Trisanat. It's Pali word, Manoda Trisanat. This is the animal person. Number two is the animal person. We can see the animal, dogs, cats, the chicken, the pork. We can see animals, many animals we see. Where to the two animals their daily life? We can see animals person, cats, birds, the chicken. What do they do? Their daily life. They didn't know who are teaching this animal. For their daily life, they do for eating, for sleeping, for sexual. They do 3 reasons their life. They apply the 3 reasons. These animals, like a cat, you can see. So this animal, all animal also, they didn't know the Buddha teachings, how to keep the practice, how to practice Buddha meditation like this. In the same way, same person, we can see same person. So for their life, they do make many to their families for their for eating, and they sleep, and they do their sexual misconduct with other person. Yeah, they do like the animals action. The 3 reasons like this. Some people, if they do like their animal action, they also like animal person. This person they didn't do they didn't do the dana silat bhavana like this. They forget to do. We can see many people. We can find many people. Not only the Buddhist people, but also the people we can see, some people. So this camp is a Manodat, the Trisanat. This is like animal person. They too like animal person. So it's the number 3. Number 2 is the data Niriyat. The data Manodat. Number 3. This is the the data means hungry ghosts. For the hungry ghosts, they do make their food. They eat for the food. Only they serve. They find the food for their hungry like this. So they want to eat hungry. That's a dish. They made the food for the hungry ghosts. This hungry God also, they didn't know the Buddha teaching. They didn't know how to practice the Sila Samadhi Bhavana. Some people also like this. We can see they are only to support their family, to make the money, for to support their family. But they didn't know the Buddha teaching, how to practice Buddha teaching, how to apply the Buddha teaching. They didn't know. They spend time. They spend time to their family like this. We can see many people. This is the 3%, the data. So number 4% is the parameter Manudat. The parameter Manudat means the real person, that the valuable person. It's very clever person.
Human beings.
We can see this person is the Kudra Kule Zambi Nandidi Manudo. What is the Guzrat? What is the Akusta? He knows. What is the Guzrat? What is the Akusalat? Atan Netan Zanati Manodot. What is the affairs and accords? So another way is that he support his family, their livelihood. And he support his families with the good behavior like this. Especially he know the Buddha teaching, how to apply the Buddha teaching. Every day he live with the Buddha teaching. He knows the Guslat, Aguslat, what is the Guslat, what is the unwholesome, what is the unwholesome, what is the effect and a cause. Very clear, he knows. But the believer person, every day he applied the Buddha teachings. We can see that that we studied many days. So 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 5 days. For 1 day, we didn't do we didn't apply the Buddha teaching. This 1 day is not valuable for your life. Especially the morning time. So people, after get that, we can respect the Buddha. We homage to the Buddha, and we can practice the Buddhist meditation, 5 minutes or 10 minutes. And then people go to bed like this. There are with the holy the Buddha and with recite the three jans, and we practice the Buddhist meditation about 5 minutes and 10 minutes. Every day you do like it. This is the valuable time. So 1 day, 2 days, 5 days, 7 days, the 1 month you do the manage the wholesome action. So some people they forget to do like this. Not only me, all people also they forget to do like this because of they are not, their minds is going to the ignorance, going to the greed, going to the hatred. So finally, the fourth Bible passing. We have to apply the Buddha teaching every day. We need to apply the Buddha teaching every day, morning times, and the night time. So we had to do like this, so we get a valuable life. So finally, it says the best. I did we need to apply the three, the dana, the sila, the bhavana. for our daily life, we need to blind the three reasons, Dana, Sila, Bhavana. We will get a valuable light. So thank you very much, my brother and sister.
Thank you very much, Brother Vanasara. This is interesting sharing. We want to share about the values of life. We have the many kinds of life, many kinds of beings. Just only human beings, but we can see inside every person has sometimes they have the hare version or the animal version or handicraft version and the real human beings because they are not. This is the kind depends on the mind, depends on the ways we have the behavior. If we have the bad behavior with the dosa, we go to the hare, become the hare person. If with the moha, become the animal person. The lobha become the handicraft person. And if we have the dana, sila, bhavana, we are the human beings or deva are the higher person. Thank you for your sharing. Yeah. And this is the good message for us today. Now I would like to invite the Venerable Sasana. Coco. It's my, because I don't know how to say Coco.
Thank you for your calling me Coco. Yeah, I'm very happy because what is mean Coco? Yeah, all Myanmar know. We brother, we call brothers also Coco like that. Boyfriend also Coco like that. We called. Just kidding. No. Okay. Okay, good afternoon, all brothers and sisters. Yes, very nice to see you all, especially the seeing and struggling against. It's very happy, and I hope that you will be better later and later, especially after taking the two Thai vaccines. At the time, you will be strong more, I think, and we can protect in the 90%, 80% at least, and the coronavirus. I think that's why don't be downhearted, be happy. I pray for you all. Okay. So one day we will sit together, all together again outside. Okay. Yes. Thank you, moderators, for your invitations and calling me Coco. Yes. And today's topic is how Buddhist way of the valuable life. Yes. It's very important to use our life valuably. As Venerable Penyasara also mentioned, very interesting message. There are 4 kinds of human beings. So, then we should be the fourth one. The fourth one is the real human being. They belong, they use valuably. They are like they can use. Yeah. Even we are the human being, as our the Buddha teachings, know everyone cannot apply the valuability their life. Yeah, and this short time. As Venerable Penyasara also says, the life is very short, but if we can use our life valuably in this short time, yes, it's a very priceless for us. So in the future also we will get the higher and higher life. At least we will go to the Nibbana, because our goal for Buddhist people, the goal is Nibbana. So that's why if we can apply our life, the valuables, to get Nibbana is very easy. So okay, now especially now we become the human being, and so especially we are monk and nun. So at the time, so that's why we have chance more than the normal people to use, to apply our life, the valuables. The Buddha also, Buddha already guides how to live, how to apply our life. The valuables for the live people, monks like that. If we follow, for this way, because we believe in Buddha, so that's why the Buddha teaching is the way to follow for us and for the samsara, for our life. So, therefore people, the business process. Five phrases they have Panatipada, Dana, Kami, Sumisa, Muda, Sawada, Suramaya, Misava, everyone notice. And so for monk also there are over 200 and phrases, the rule for us like this. For now also like this. And so, if we follow this rule, it's enough for us to apply our life, the value, I think. So, on the other hand,
Cannot hear?
I'm sorry, the connection where is the answer? I don't know. No, where you hear my presentation. And as I think, if you don't remember. So again, as I present the recently, if we both follows our rule, especially for monk, for nuns, so it's also very priceless for us, very valuable for us. So on the other hand, to get enlightenment, to know true of the lies or the war, the suffering like this, we should practice meditation and meditations. So concerning with the topics, I think we already discussed one time. So there's no problem. It depends on our knowledge to present. So the sometimes our mind is not purified at the time. So we need to try to purify our mind. We need to try to make our mind purified. So why our mind is not does not purify, because lopa dosa moha, according to this is the situation or and Putusana people, Putusana people, ordinary people. So, to clear our mind, to pure our minds, we have to try. But sometimes it's not easy, and it's not easy to remove the akusala, bad deed, like that. Yes, the most important thing is we already discussed, I think, about this topic, yeah. Sapa Papasa Karana, everyone knows, Kusala Sa Upasambada Sasita Priyodapana Iti, Buddha Sasana Sasana, stop doing bad karma, yeah. So one of the venerable Taimang, I think, and YouTube, I thought before the making presentation, I watched on YouTube. He also mentions this meaning, the purified to get to apply valuable our life. So the most important thing is to improve, to help our mind, and the quality of our mind, to improve the quality of our mind. What we need, start doing back karma. So for this, we have to try to protest the akusala. We have to try to the mistake. Yeah, we have to try. Second, do more good karma. Yeah, to add more. Like that. He gave as example in the water. If we add ants at the time, it's not clear for what is in the water. Why the water is not clear like that. So if we have want to purify our mind, we have to try to not to add more ant into the water. It's mean akusala, not to can akusala. We have to try our best. The third is the purify our mind by taking meditation. This is also very important. This is the last way to get the nibbana, to reach our goal. Yes, most meditators says also to practice meditation because they know the benefit of taking meditation. So the more they taste meditation, the more they happy. They satisfies their life, they get calmness, tranquility, like that. So if we take more and more at the time, we will note the truth of the world, as I said, for noble truth, like this. What is suffering? What is attachment? Like that, we will note. So after knowing, it's a very priceless. We will get the priceless things as nibbana at least, and our samsara we can end, and our samsara we can overcome the suffering of the getting nibbana. Every suffering also, and I think okay. According to my ideas and my presentation. Thank you for your listening, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Venerable. Yeah, you mentioned the value lies in the kusala karma. The person who have the kusala karma is mean we have the valuable life. If we make akusala karma with the value, and he based on the way we make the action, the akusala or kusala, wholesome or unwholesome, and value lies. Also we follow the rules, the principle, and practice meditation that makes your lives more and more valuable. Thank you for your mention. Now I would like to invite the next venerable. Bhikkhuni, next Bhikkhuni, please share your idea. Discuss.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. Thank you for inviting me. Our topic today is I think make me a little bit confused, but I like this topic. I like this topic. I don't know other people, but for me, I think I am a lucky person when I can study and practice the Buddha's teachings. Before maybe about 10 years ago, I didn't know who is the Buddha, who is the teaching of the Buddha, and I also Buddha is mean like the God. Sure, because when I was childhood, I never know the temple, I never know the Buddha. When I study university, sometimes my friends invite me, hey, go to the temple. It means in my country, every month, in temple had 2 days, like the Buddhist holiday. And many people, they come and they burn the candle or the incense, and then they offer some things, and then they pray for the health, for the well or healthy, like this. And I also follow my friend. I go like this, but I don't know who's why. I also ask my friend, why when we came the temple, when we saw the status, many Buddha, because temple in my country, we put in the main hall, we put maybe 3 statues of the Buddha. But I asked, I think many of you watch the movie, the monkey of the travel, right? And we know the elder Buddha. And I also asked my friend, the statue of the Buddha is mean like the movies monkey travel or not? But they don't answer me like this. And I also, when they also bow down the Buddha, I ask them, why must bow down the Buddha? Why? And I also follow, but I never respect, because I don't know. I didn't know. So that reason and sometimes also I live with my friends. Her family follow the Buddha and the teaching of Buddha. Sometimes he open listen to the Dhamma in the video or the YouTube, and I didn't like. And sometimes I feel angry with her, and I request her, you must reduce the volume. I didn't like you reduce the volume. Maybe you can wear the earphone, because I don't understand. Makes me it's difficult to listen. I also don't know like this. But I never thinking in now I became the Buddhist nun. And also some my friends ask me, when they know I became the Buddhist nun, I surprised. They surprised because before they never know I mentioned the Buddha or the teaching of the Buddha, and also they also some my friend ask, maybe you broken heart or you uncomfortable in your work or something like this, and then you decide to become the Buddhist nun. Because in my country, when we become the Buddhist monk or Buddhist nun, when we be grow up like me, it means where we after the 18 years old, it means they think maybe we are the broken heart or the boring life or something like this. And they also ask me like this, and I never explain until now. If they are the best friend, I can explain something. And also from the day I know the Buddha, he is a real the person, and then he writes and became the Buddha. And I know some his teachings. At that time, I also, before I became the Buddhist nun, I also find internet or ask some people, Buddha is a real person or not, or he like the gods, just the ancient person. They imagine the Buddha like this. And also the first year I became the Buddhist nun, I also didn't know really the Buddha and the teaching of the Buddha. I just a little bit. And when I stay the temple life, I feel suffering more than the human life. And many times I wanted to disrobe, really. And but one day, I read one book, Ajanta book. And when I read this book, makes me know how about who is the Buddha clearly, and can understand the Four Noble Truths and Noble Eightfold Paths. And then I try to understand, read, study, and write the Noble Eightfold Paths. And then I also contact some monks or some bhikkhuni. And I also, when I meet them, I also ask, can you explain the Buddha teachings more and more for me? Because until now, I also became the Buddhist nun, but I don't know how to practice the teaching of the Buddha. I confused every day in my temple, early morning chanting, but I don't understand what the sutta, what mean the sutta we chant. I don't understand. And before lunch chanting, afternoon 4 p.m. chanting, evening chanting, but I didn't understand sutta, and I feel suffering when I chant this sutta. And they didn't explain me this sutta. When we chant, help us like this or like that. That's the reasons I also thinking maybe can go to other country to study. For example, Myanmar or Thailand or India. Because if I stay the country, maybe I cannot understand more and more like this. That reason I decide to go to other country to study and practice the teaching of the Buddha. And I also feel lucky more than before. Now I can understand a little bit and practice a little bit the Buddha teaching. Makes me happier more than before. For example, when I heard in my family, in my temple, many people got COVID. Okay, I also feel suffering. But I think this is the suffering, is it the highest suffering for me? But when I heard our university, many people got the COVID before just over 20 persons is okay, but a little bit worried. And maybe 4 or 5 days ago, when I heard 55 persons got the COVID, you know, when I heard like this and I saw the list, they show the list like this, and at that time I really suffering and also worried. Why? What happened our university? Why nowadays many people got COVID like this? And it mean near me, very near me. And I also think maybe easily for me to get the COVID. And I feel surprised. And you know, sometimes I want to the end of my life, because nowadays COVID-19 times, and I heard many problems in over the world, and also India nowadays appear the other virus, and they many the scientists told us this kind of virus dangerous like the COVID-19. You know, and I think maybe I don't want to be alive or live again and again. Can't stop now. Sometimes I think like this, because sometimes I also really worry, afraid, because nowadays easy to get the COVID. I don't know, sometimes also my body has some symptoms, and at that time I think maybe I got COVID or not. I don't know exactly. And you know, I also apply many ways. Who teach me, who guide me? You must apply the ginger, you must apply the garlic, you must take the many ways. Okay, I also take like this. You know, sometimes I feel uncomfortable and terrible like this nowadays. But at that and then I thinking, oh, now I know the Buddha, the Dhamma. Why I feel the terrible? Why I feel uncomfortable? Why I feel I am not the calm down like this? It means like the people, they don't know the Buddha and the teaching of the Buddha. Why I do like this? And I just ask myself like this, calm down. And you know, when I have some problem, I also the people, the persons, I always think the first, it means the Buddha, and I also think the Buddha, and then Buddha teach many ways to reduce and then erase suffering. Why I lost? Why at this moment I lost the Buddha? I lost the teachings of the Buddha. I forgot many things. I just know this is the COVID-19 time. Why I do like this? And I also remind my mind, don't forget the Buddha. Don't forget the teaching of the Buddha. And also I also know I don't want to die now. I want to still be alive again and again, because I don't know next life I can become the human life or not, can become the animal life or hungry ghost. I don't know exactly that reason. No, nowadays I am lucky person because I know the Buddha and I know the teaching of the Buddha. So try to tries my best to practice the teaching of the Buddha. Don't thinking many things. Okay, COVID-19 time or many the virus or many the problem in all the world. No problem. This is our karma. No problem. Don't care so much. Okay, must care, but don't care so much. When I care so much like this, I don't remember the Buddha and the teaching of the Buddha. I just remember, oh, COVID-19 very dangerous, other virus very dangerous, work very dangerous. Many people nowadays, many people has problem. I also include like this. So also makes me confused, and I don't know at that time. I don't know what should I do. And I also know it means my mind not calm down like I think. When we before our life very calm down and every day many things like this like that, we also feel confident. Okay, we can overcome everything when bad things come, but not sure like this. When we have some big problem, at that time we know our mind, our body, how do we feel, and also that's the reason we every moment we must nowadays we also study mainly the teachings of the Buddha. Sure, we study more than we write it. That reason I also think I know the teaching of the Buddha better more than I write it. And when I heard in the Dhammapada one story, the Buddha mentioned, no need to study mainly the teaching of the Buddha, only the teaching of the Buddha, and then practice until you enlighten. It means you attain enlightenment. This is good for you. You study mainly the teaching of the Buddha. You don't understand. You don't understand anything. It means you never study the Buddha teaching. When I heard the story like this, the Buddha teaching like this, I also think, I also like this. Yeah, I study many things, but I don't know anything. When I got some problem, my mind at that time sometimes feel angry, worried, suffering, terrible, uncomfortable, many problems like this.
Yeah, thank you, sister.
Yeah,
Your sharing.
not yet finished. Sorry, just a moment. I know. Yes. This is the. Now my conclusions. I know all of you practice more than me. Maybe when you got the problem, maybe you also calm down more than me. I also think like this, and I also hope like this. And also when I try the Dhamma talk or chanting the Dhamma like this, why I can follow you until now? It means I want to study from all of you. Sometimes I also lazy when I try the chanting with you because I don't understand the Pali language. Sure. But I try to follow you because I want to study from you. And my conclusion, I want to quote this in the Dhammapada, the Buddha teachings. Human breath is hard to gain. As for the mortal is their life. To come the Dhamma through is hard. Rare the Buddha's writings. This is the verse 182. The Buddha translated it. Thank you for your listening.
Thank you, Sister Dalton. You mentioned about her story. When we know the way the Buddha teaching and we practice how much we can to calm down our emotion, our strong emotion, and to face to the situation now. And also, she mentioned very funny. Not learn so much. We study so much, but we practice not so much. Yes, this is just the idea. If we don't want to learn, don't want to understand the Buddha teaching clearly, we will not stay here until now, because we come here not only practice, also we learn, we study, and the Dharma. University just the study pariyati. Thank you for your listening. And now I would like to invite Sayale Kemanandi, the last speaker.
Good afternoon, my brother and sister. Firstly, I would like to respect you all. Today, our topic is a very good topic because we need to know we are human being. That's why we need to know today's topic. After that, we can practice, and then we followed about the teachings. Today, I'm not feeling well. That's why I cannot open camera. I would like to discuss in this topic based on Anguttara Nikaya, Tautanda Nipatat, Silakhanda Workat, based on both the teaching. I would like to discussion in this topic. Firstly, we need to know what is the life. What is the life? Okay, the Buddha said in Pali, what life is about what? About what? But what means condition nature. Condition nature, after that becoming. So that's why our life is nature. Our life is nature. Okay, we are already born a human being. The Buddha said that Manusata Bhava Dhamma, the Buddha said that 5 kinds of Dhamma. Buddha Bhava Dhamma. Becoming Buddha is a very difficult. Real to appear the enlightenment one in the world. This also very difficult Buddhahood. The second one is Manusata Bhava Dhamma. Real it is to be born as human beings. Manusata Bhava Dhamma. Very difficult. we can get a human being. The Buddha said that. Okay, many people, many cities, many people. What is the typical of human being? We can think in. So, for example, now my role only me. After that, other answer is a lot. We need to know easy. That one is Sada Sampati Bhavatanabod. We need to find Buddha Dhamma Sangha and Kamma Phalat. We need to know this all are difficult to the same. The first is the Pabatita Bhava. The fourth is the Pabatita Bhava Dhamma. Now we are men and then a bhikkhu and bhikkhuni. This is also difficult. The Buddha said that. So we are typical, 5 kinds of typical. Now we are already good luck. We need to born a human being. This is a good luck for us. Good luck for us. Okay, we know life is the nature. After that, what is a human being is a typical. Now we need to know. We already know. Okay. Today's topic is what is a value rebate? What is a value rebate? What is a value rebate? The Buddha said that in the Dhammavara Sutta, Asare Sara Medino Sare Sara Dasino. So on this katha, we can learn in Dhammavara. So we need to know what is a value rebate. Essence. What is a Sara? What is a Sara? Sara means Pali what? Sara means Pali what? How to practice? We must value the person. How we practice based on Buddha Dhamma? We need to know. This is very important. So now now I want to discussion in Gautara Nikaya Ekaka Nibbata based on this words. The Buddha said that in Gautara Nikaya Ekaka Nibbata, we need to know. We need to feel saddha. Saddha is very important. We have no saddha. Our mind is not clear. Not clear. The same mixing the meat and water. So we have a saddha. We already know Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, Kamma, and Kamma Phalat. This is first. We need to know saddha. And then, okay, we are human being. We are our family, our organization, our city. We are supporting each other with loving kindness. This again is important. Nowadays, many countries over the world, a lot of suffer. Why? This is reduced loving kindness. After that, the third one is the Yoniso Manasikara, based on about our city, based on about our condition, how to prepare, how to overcome our problems. We need to think Yoniso Manasikara. Consideration very important. Okay, this is already know. After that, Appamata, the Buddha said that everywhere, Appamadena Bhikkhave Sampadeta. Why is that Sampadeta? We all are impermanent. All are impermanent. Everything is impermanent. Everything is changing. We need to know. Don't forget, all are impermanent. The Buddha said that Appamata. Okay, we are human beings. We already know Satta, Metta, Yonisika, Manasikara. we has Abamada, okay, also impermanent, but okay, this our life is impermanent. Okay, one day we will be passed away. We can be passed away. After pass away, how to be produce our kusala, our merit, and then how to be support our neighbors, Okay, we are thinking, think about okay already. We need effort. We need to effort. Okay, also impermanent. No need to do something lazy. No. This is not good. The Buddha said that we need a deep deed. Okay, we add effort, present life, future life. Not only our present life, we can do like this. Effort, energy. Okay, we already know and then one point is a very important point. Kalayana Mitat. In this so that the Buddha said that Kalayana Mita. We have Kalayana Mita. Oh, sister and brother, how are you? How about your education? How about your health? How about your family? We can support each other. How about your present or future? How about your kusala? We need to know. Based on Bahia Dadosriya, so that their friends are supporting each other, and then they burn out their groups. Very good group, very good organization, Bahia Dadosriya, this story. So in my conclusion, the Buddha said our body, okay, was impermanent. We had in this Sutta, the Buddha said, Pinsana Viranana Sadarana Bhavena Mesarana Imasa Kayasa Sadarana. They cannot, sorry, this our body, this our body. Our body is also impermanent. Okay, how to be get valued based on this our body. Okay, we can offer saddha, money, everything. So this is the first valued. The second is sila, morality. Okay, our value is we based on our body. After that, we can be take morality. 5 kinds of sila, 10 kinds of sila based on vinaya. This is our valued, our life of value. The last one is Anechadi Sabawehi. The Buddha said that all the impermanent anecha dukkha anatta, our body, samatha and vipassana. Based on we can take this body, anecha dukkha anatta. We can be existing or samsara journey. This is the last one is very important. The Buddha said and preach in this Sutta. Our life is value is saddha, dana, sila, bhavana. This is our life of value based on Inkotra Nikaya, Ekaka Nibbata. I would like to discuss in this topic. Thank you so much, all brothers and sisters.
Yeah, thank you, Sister Nandi. She mentioned about the sutta in Nibbata in Buddha Nikaya. Yeah, in the sutta, we say about the values of life depends on the sattva, the metta, the manasikara, and the wisdom of the insight of the anicca. This is just the internal factors. But also the outer factor is mean the very important, the Kalayamita is the good friends. The good friend is the external, but the support us can make the life more valuable, because if you have the Kalayamita, yes, in the Samyutta Nikaya, the Buddha also say, if you success in your life, in your the way, the Buddha way, 100% depends on the Kalayamita, because they support us to success on your life. Thank you for your sharing, very deep, and now we understand the value-led life, value-able life from the four speaker opinions. And now I would like to invite others, brother and sister, can share or can have a commentary. Please share your idea. Now I would like to invite none person. No. Venerable Kundala, please share. Do you have a comment from the four speakers?
Okay. Thank you very much, Juliandy, moderator today, for inviting to me. Today is the Buddha way of the values of life. Yeah, four speakers, very good knowledge and very good informative, because they're talking about the value of life. So the human life is valuable, auspicious life as well. So my comment, yeah, I agree, very good. I listening from our speaker, when Upanyasara, he apply, many four kind of the human life, then their destination. So this is who is a good thing, who is a bad thing. So can result good or bad. And then Dorothy also said about we should practice. No need to, if you can able to learn good. If you cannot able, so if we have the very short Buddha teaching, we can practice as well. This is, I agree about this. Buddha also said. So the key point is that we should practice regularly every day. And then the Venerable Sasana also said very good point. And he talking about the short point or the Buddha teaching. The do the good thing, evil, the avoid the evil, and then purify our mind. This is also the key point of the Buddha teaching. And then the Kemanandi is also very good to hear from her point of view. The Sada and the Viriya, Penya, and then Kalyanamita. Very good point. This is we need to practice. So my point of view, the key point is our the human life is like the main center. Whatever we can go, we can go to the the evil war or the blissful playing or nirvana as well. Only human life to attain a nirvana. But you can complain me when we reach to the heaven. Can we get or not? But very difficult to get because of the heaven is very pleasure war. Cannot practice a very long life and they forgot nature dukkha anatta. That is problem. That's why human life is auspicious life, valuable life. So when human life is the key center, and for example, if like the human life is like the railway station, where you go, the main railway station from Bengal to the Vietnam, can go by train. Yeah, the main center is the Bengal railway station. So where you go, and then we can go fly to the Burma. So this is what your desire. So this is the very life. But we have to apply Buddha teaching. Without applying Buddha teaching, this is the very unvaluable life. In the world, you can see who not follow the Buddha teaching. So we can find many things surrounding. So they are not auspicious life. They are not valuable life. For example, in the condition in Myanmar, we are a Buddhist country, but the military coup and military dictatorship. This is the forcing. This is the unlawful. This is we can say valuable life. This is unvaluable. So this is we should think about this. Even the human life, we didn't apply the Buddha teaching. We are zero. This is one kind of kalyanamitta. We didn't apply. So kalyanamitta also very good friend. So we are good friends. We have to practice ourselves. If we know the kalyanamitta, we know the right attention. So we need to practice using the Sada and Penya too. Sada is that we faith Buddha teaching. Okay, Buddha teaching is we can liberation from the human life to attain the nirvana. So combined with the wisdom, that is the vipassana Penya. So we use every day. Use these two valuable things, the Sada and wisdom, and then another is the Sati. Sata, Sati, Viriya, Penya, Madhi and Penya. This valuable thing. If we use this one, what happens? We apply this tool, we can reach this life. We can see the nirvana. So at that time, we don't need to go the war for existence, go to the heaven as well. We can go to the right, our destinations in nirvana. So that's why Buddha also said, then when the Mr. Kema also said the human life is very valuable. The Manu Nasa Power Buddha Paro Labor. So we have don't miss this chance. So we practice every day with the usings and mindfulness, and then with our wisdom. So we contemplate our mind and body. That is arising and passing away, impermanence. We using impermanence. This is very, very useful and valuable. And at the end of practicing, so now later we can gain nirvana. Yeah, this is very sure. We cannot change other life. In only human life is to get the nirvana. This is the very valuable life by the Buddhist teaching. Thank you very much for your pay attention.
Thank you, Venerable Mandala. Yes, very interesting when hear the summary on of the speaker idea, and very clearly we can understand the value aid for life and how can we practice. And now I would like to invite Nan Sudasana. Please, Sayale, share with us.
Good afternoon, my brother and sister. Thank you so much, moderator Tori. Invitation to me. Today's topic is the Buddhist ways of valuable life. This topic is very good. All speakers are very good, perfect and excellent. Radha Kondala comment also, and his idea is very good. And valuable life is the human life. Human life is the most valuable because all Buddha to be used to fulfill 10 parami in human life. Buddha to be used to fulfill 10 parami in this human life. Well, if they Devagati, if they like Devagati, they had Daytana and they come back to human life and they keep on fulfill 10 parami. So human life is very, very valuable. But also some human who don't know Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha and cause and effect. If they don't know this first, they are life in vain. Human life is must know Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha and cause and effect. This is valuable life for human. We should fulfill all meritorious deeds in our daily life, in our life, to get profit while we are staying human life, when we are surviving in our life. So there are the meritorious deeds come from Vitamata Singha. These are dana, generosity, sila, morality, bhavana, it is meditation, abhasayana, it is paying respect to those who are worthy of it. Voyavisa, it is helping others perform good deeds. Patidhana, it is sharing to marriage after doing a good merit. Next, Pada Numodana, retiring the other good deeds. Dhammasavana, it is listening the Dhamma talk. Dhammatisana, it is the teaching the doctrine, teaching the Dhamma talk. Detichukama, it is the very well known wrong. Kupchu. No Kupchu is Detichukama. It is the 10 meritorious deeds. This is come from Vidama Singha. This is it. Dana, Sila Bhavana, and meritorious. So the more we can fulfill this meritorious deed, the more we can profit valuable life. At least we should hold meritorious deeds or 5 meritorious deeds in our life. Before I ordained to Nana Rose, while I was staying at my home, I did at least 4 meritorious deeds or 5 meritorious deeds. While I was staying at my home, I practice meditation. Daily life, and I read the Dhamma book. I listen to the Dhamma talk. So this meritorious deeds, Punya-kriya, Pali word is Punya-kriya, is very important to get profit valuable life. Thank you so much for your attention.
Yes, very important. If you want to have the valuable life, it means you practice the 10 punya metta. 10 Brahma metta. Fulfill our Brahma metta is mean we will become the noble person. This is the good mention. Now I would like to invite Brother Aloka. Brother Aloka, how about your valuable life? Laughing yoga. The life without with Aloka.
Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, we hear it.
So here the problem was the microphone still is not better. I see that over that side the sound is not clear. That is why now I use 2 computers together. Okay, so good afternoon, all Dharma brothers and all Dharma sisters. So now all become recovered. I'm very happy seeing you all together and to be with you here. So first of all, let me say about a little bit the COVID-19. And I see that today also from the dormitory, 10 students got infection. So now they are moving to the quarantine center, the library, our library, IBC library. And in my opinion, I think this is not very serious thing. Because why I say like that? This is the pandemic now become endemic. Endemic, that means somehow, we see that before we have some flu, before we have some like fever, like the malaria, like that. So in Myanmar, we see that it's called like one of the flu, like the Tugwe. It's called Tugwe. Like this. This is after 1 week, all recovered. But one thing that the flu also can infect to other. The Tugwe, this is called Tugwe. That is why I think this is not very, very dangerous now today. So we don't need to worry too much, I think. Why I say like that? But when the Penyasara, he get the coughing and he got the fever, I also with the same time with him, I feel like the body uncomfortable, and I also feel a little bit my throat a little bit I feel itchy, and I feeling like it's coughing, so like that. But just 1 or 2 days it was recovered. I drank the hot water, and I do exercise. Then I take shower. Then this was recovered. So I think this is not very dangerous thing, I think, today, because this one become endemic. So that is why the Singapore, the Prime Minister also gave the message like that. We don't need to too much worry. We already vaccinated everyone like that. So that is why, however, now here my mention is don't worry too much. Don't worry too much. We'll recover. So now you see everyone, our brothers all are recovered now. That is why I say like that. Okay, so this is my opinion on this COVID-19 the situation or COVID-19 virus. So let's go to our topic. So how many minutes can you give me?
It's up to you. 10 minutes.
Okay. So let's discuss about life, valuable life. So what is the valuable life? When we say about life, you may say that life is suffering from Buddhist perspective. Life is dukkha, right? Bhavapi dukkha. You may say that life is rebirth from Buddhist perspective. From the secularity side of view, you may say that life is complicated. Some the scientific point of view, you may say that life is evolution. And from the another side of view, you may say that life is happiness. However you see, in my opinion, what is valuable life? The life with the compassion, the life with the wisdom. That is valuable life. This is why I say that you can analyze the whole Tipitaka, whatever you say. That was, but I think in the Tipitaka, your dimension, your view, and another one view may not be same. Why I say that? From like the Bodhisattva, Buddhahood, that perspective, we may say that Karuna and Panya, compassion and wisdom, the key point. But another dimension, you may say that the Arahat, their dimension point of view, you may say that the morality and wisdom, that is key. You may say that. However you say, that is why our definition will not be same, because our direction, our view, our accept is not same. You may say, your objective may be from the Arhat point of view. Another one, their objective may be the Bodhisattva, Buddhahood life of you. So how that will same, cannot be same. That is why our life definition will not same. However, so you may ask me, so what your point of view? Actually, I accept that my definition for the life, valuable life, is if my life can be with the compassion and with strong wisdom. That is valuable life for me. So I think you are now you are clear about that. So about a little bit, I want to explain about the wisdom and the compassion. When we see that the compassion totally covered all the morality. This is the umbrella word. The compassion. Under the compassion, when you have compassion, all morality cover that. But even though you have the compassion, if you don't have the wisdom, you are not perfect. Why I say that? The Buddha is very compassionate one. When why you are looking to me? Okay. So you see the Buddha. Buddha also had the teacher. Buddha also had teacher. Uddaka. The Uddaka was the great teacher at the time, in the Buddha's time. So at the time when the Buddha went to the Uddaka and met with him, and he received his way how to practice meditation. Then he practiced, very fast, in a very short time, Buddha get the 5 level of jhana absorption. So from that, Uddaka, he is very good human being. He's a very great one. But the Buddha didn't stop his practicing there. And he thanked himself, oh, I shouldn't stop here. This is not ultimate goal. So I have to practice continually myself. So the Buddha go to the banyan tree and he practiced himself. And finally he got the enlightenment one, become the Arahat, become the Sabbanyutanyana. He got the Sabbanyutanyana, enlightenment one. So you see, our own wisdom, very important. People may practice this way, that way. Of course, they practicing without learning. It is blind. They theory, the learning also, without practice, it is useless. There is nothing meaningful. So that is why we have to, they think we need deep the wisdom or to cultivate ourselves. But we have to analyze multiple dimension point of view, not only the Buddhist point of view, not only the Christian point of view, not only for the Islam point of view, not only the Jew point of view, every dimension point of view, we have to analyze. And we have to accept from just, Buddhist point of view, we learn, then just we practice. You may say Buddhism is good, but if you don't practice, if you don't, analyze other things, it may not be, perfect. That is why multiple point of view, even scientific point of view, analyze it. Without analyzing another thing, if you accept, it is like a blind faith. The Siddha is not what the wisdom. So that is why we need to cultivate deep wisdom ourselves also. And finally, I want to say that. And finally, I'm going to conclusion. And finally, I want to say that why were the different the Buddhas, their appearance way. The Buddha appearance way, we can see that Panyadika Buddha, Saddadika Buddha, Uriyadika Buddha. The Buddha become with wisdom, centered with wisdom. The Buddha become with centered their effort. The Buddha become with the faith, centered with faith. Was different. Why was different? Among them, the number one, only 4 things here. Only 4 things here, can become very, comparing with other Buddha. very short time become a Buddha. Why? Because in their life, every life, they cultivate their wisdom. So whatever you're going to practice, think deeply and cultivate your knowledge, acquire your knowledge, analyze things, then accept, then practice. Then I think this will be more perfect and more valuable life. Thank you very much. Thank you giving long time. Thank you very much. Sorry.
Thank you, Venerable Alika. The value lie is mean the compassion and wisdom. Yes. If the compassion without wisdom is mean you are the unvaluable person. Because why you say like that? Because many years ago, maybe 7 years ago, I received that sentence. One bhikkhuni stay with me. You are compassion, but without wisdom. That's why. Because that's why. But I think the level we understand the wisdom different, because we are different the dimension, different the style of the person types. So that we have the many different. And when we say something, the ultimate thing, first, everyone can understand different level. Yes, and so that the value lies also different level for every person. This is the valuable life. This is not. First, yes, the best one. If you lead with the wisdom and compassion, you can establish your life more and more valuable. Yeah, thank you, brothers. And the next brother Manita, please share a little with us.
Yes. Firstly, I would like to congratulations for all good speaker. Today's speaker are very, very good. And all speaker, what they said, summary, I think the two plus the two things. Very life is not bodies. Very life is mind. If our mind is good, our life very life. And one person who have a good deed, good mind, example, loving kindness, metta, compassion, karuna, pity to on suffering person, suffering people, and this is karuna, pity. Another one is class about to rich people. This is mudita. We have loving kindness, compassion, closeness. This person is, we can recognize, we can know this person is very life. That's why I would like to say the valuable life is not body. Valuable life is mind. If our mind is good, we are valuable person. If our mind is not good, if we do body, we are not valuable. Unvaluable person. I think the all speaker what they said in summary. I think these two valuable person is nobody. Valuable life is not body. Valuable life is mind. That's why we have to practice. We have to do. We have to speak. We have to action by loving kindness, by compassion and closeness. That's all. That's it. That's all. Thank you for your inviting.
Yes,
Danieta.
the value eco life depends on the development, the mind development. Yes, depends on the mind, not the body. If the earthly body must have a beautiful mind, it means this means the valuable. Yes. If you are the handicapped person, but you have the strong mind and the wholesome mind, this means you are the valuable person. Yes. This is the good mention. Now I would like the last person, last venerable Kochota. Please share with us. Kochota. Please, Panyasara, Venerable Panyasara, share your answer
Yeah.
the question.
Yeah. So thank you very much. So the whenever the dinner that. So this is a very good question to ask me. So for my views, this question is the very good because of the how to strike, how to try so go the value light go to take out what I point of view. So I want to say the too bad. The first is for the people. The second is for the Beku needs. So we can see the one of so that this is another so that how to try, how to strike the valuable light, the Buddha, the suggest to the people, Buddha please, this is very good, the so that, and that's so that. So Buddha mentioned the three ways. So let me say the one way for the people to get the valuable life. This is the bigger circle. The less way is the bigger circle. Bigger circle means the two eyes, one eyes and second eyes. This is we have already the two circle, right? This is about that suggest to the ordinary people. You had to do, you must do, like the bigger circle. So the one eye is to try to be successful in your business. You made your business to be successful. You try to successful business in your life. There are one eyes. We can see some people they are trying to their business to be successful. They will be rich man. We got a lot of money. You can do anything, right? This is for people. They trying to successful business. They will be more successful. They will get more money. They can do anything. We can see many scam Buddhas. That's why they will made the money. They will be successful business. They will get a lot of money. then they can share, they can donate anything if we got a lot of money. That's why the one aim is to be twice the successful businessman. Second aim is so they had to apply the Buddha teaching, find the wisdom. We can see we had two hands, right? Two hands. One hand is like to be trying the business for little bit. Second hand is they have to apply Buddha teaching, especially Dana, Sila, Bhavana. They have to do balance. They have to balance both the Logi and Logotra. This is we can call it Rika Siku. One was so that and that's so that. They have to strive to be successful light. This is the good so that no. Now there one for it the Beguni for our life. Like do cycle. So the scan and is we have to try to get ability of our life. We have to try to our education to get ability. We have to try to the full passing. We got a lot of knowledge. We have the ability. Especially we can share Buddha everywhere. This is very trying. One eye is very trying our life to be successful passing. To get ability in our knowledge. So very trying ourselves to get ability. We had a lot of ability. We can do anything. We don't care anything. Right? We had a lot of ability. We don't worry anything. That's why one eye is very trying ourselves to get ability. Second eye is we have to apply the Buddha teachings every day for our silas, dhanas, meditation. That's why we need to strive. We need to try to the value life. This today is very good. Buddha suggests to the all people, and that's that. Buddha mentioned the three ways to be the value life. So thank you very much. Move over the Zora. A very good question. Thank you very much.
Very good answer. Now we understand we have two hands. The one hand for the society and one hand for the Dharma, Buddha Dharma, for the monastic life. You see the balance. For us, our body, many things balance. Balance is very important. Thank you. I think it's no one more. I think it's time up, and I'm very happy to see all of you continue with us to do Dhamma discussion every week. This is very nervous activity for our group and our Dhamma brother and sister. I hope we continue every week again. May the Buddha blessings all of us overcome the COVID-19 and we are healthy and happy, successful in your monastic life. Thank you for your listen and sharing today. And now we homage to the Buddha before we finish discussion today. Please, Venerable, tell me.
Arahang Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Buddhang Bhagavatam Sakato Bhagavatam
So
Epano Bhagavato Sawakasangho Sanghana.
Please over
Recite together. Buddha Sasana Sira Buddha Sasana Sira Buddha Sasana Sira Sadhu Sadhu
Dear brothers and sisters, I have one request for our group because now I write chapter 4, my dissertation, and I need some group discussion, and I would like to invite our group for one day discussion about my dissertation topic. And can you help me to collect the information to continue my dissertation? So that maybe one day we don't have a Dharma discussion. But focus on my dissertation. It's okay.
Okay. Welcome.
Maybe next time or the next week or the after next week is okay because I prepare anything, and at the time I just sharing, and after that I want to listen on of your main mention. So that I need brother Kochopa help me record because after on up your mention I record and write down some for do my dissertation. I hope this is some model you can use in this group for your dissertation too. Yeah. Thank you, brothers. I will send the message as such a first day we have the discussion. Maybe the next week. It's okay. Next week.
Okay.
Thank you for your help.
Welcome.
Very clear.
And
I just can send the message clearly, anything out of the room, and to invite all of you enjoy the.
I'm waiting for our party.
Yes, me too.
Group party.
After discussion, we have a party together.
Yeah.
Yes, when we can do. I think when all our brothers come back to the university, and we can do some party to welcome.
Yeah, the end on.
Okay, take care everyone. Bye-bye. See you soon.
Okay. See you next week.
See you next week. Yes.
Give that topic for that group.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah.
For next week, Lucy, right? After next week.
Chúng lên thì ai biết rồi con à? Tay năm này lại à? Tay năm.
Adu là cái gì của cái gì đó chỉ rồi đấy. After next week mà giảm, after next week.